What's going on, guys? Alliance Orc here, and welcome back to another YouTube video. Yesterday I brought you guys some classic cat news. Today I am adhering to the retail players like myself. I had just gotten home and I'm bringing you guys this info as soon as I can. We have tons of stuff to go over about what is coming with the new patch. And the first thing we need to talk about is the remix Mista Pandaria. So what is remixing Mista Pandaria? Me personally, I'm not entirely sure, but as you can see, they're basically bringing like Pandaria back in a term of relevancy. I'm assuming this is going to replace Plunderstorm in the limited time event thing, and it brings tons of rewards and cosmetics to be acquired. And here are some of the icons, if you know that means anything to you. But yeah, we got the Dragonflight PTR development notes. We're just going to click on this, and right here, right off the rip, heritage armor added for Draenei's and Trolls. But it is not available on PTR, but it will be coming with this patch. Now, if you guys do not want spoilers, I suggest you look away now, because I am going to be showing you guys what exactly the heritage armor looks like. Just give me 1 second. So for the Trolls, this is the heritage armor. And for the Draenei, we got this as the heritage armor. Honestly, with the Draenei, I want to know what the hell they're going with here, because there's just a whole lot of everything everywhere. As for the Troll one, it does not look bad, but that mouthpiece is got me wanting questions. But heritage armor for the last two mainline races is being added. After that, the only two we're missing is Pandaren, the Evokers, and the Stone Dwarfs that are coming with the War Within. So I feel like we need to do a certain video once this all goes live. Hunters, my hunter friends, your stables are being updated. Pet preview window is now larger to give you a better look at your pet. More information about the pets are going to be displayed, including all of their abilities. You can now favorite your pets. You can now search the pets you're looking for by name, special abilities, and so much more. Pets can be renamed directly from the stable without certificate items. Pets can now be released from the stables without being summoned. So if you don't want that bland wolf anymore, throw him away. If you don't want Lokna Hawk anymore, throw him away. If you don't want King Crush anymore, throw him in the trash. I love how I just threw out two of the rarest hunter pets in existence and just like, yeah, you don't need those guys. And for Beastmasters, the pet that is summoned with Animal Companion talent now has a dedicated slot next to the active pet list. The tooltip will be updated to reflect this change. What that means, I assume that means you can change who the pet you summon with Animal Companion is. But yeah, hunters are getting some big love with that, because the stables are a huge part of the hunter identity. Oh, this one's going to be big too. Like this one, all quests that previously became available with renown levels are now going to be available when the patch goes live, regardless of renown. So there's going to be a lot of stuff that was renown gated that will now suddenly become immediately accessible to you guys. And for someone like me who has been neglecting Dragonflight, this is huge. Oh, I completely forgot one of the most important things. Colterians are getting 6 new hair colors. Sorry about that. Sorry to all my chubby boys in the back. Y'all can haymaker me for it. And then we have a new quest coming. It might have some unique reward to it. Sins of the Sister. A night elf will arrive in Belemeth to bury her family she lost at Teldrassil. But her sister is revealed to be a traitor. Ooh. Traitor. To start this quest, all you have to do is talk to Malfurion Stormrage at the Terrace of the Moon in Belemeth. The quest will be called an Uncommon Request. Like I said, you never know with these quests. It might be something cool. But we will be going over anything that is relatively nice and worth covering. And we have several interface changes. So the first one that is happening is they're making changes to improve the experience of finding Mythic Plus groups in pre-made Group Finder. Because, you always have people who want to do a 2 key, but you got to have a 25,000 rating in order to join a plus 2. Yeah, people are like that. Or, they'll be trolly and they'll put must have a Harvard law degree in physics in, must have Bugatti in your driveway, screenshot required to join the key. I'm sorry, guys. I'm in a fantastic mood today. I'm kind of crunked up on caffeine. Subscribe if you're enjoying my goofiness. A filter button has been added to also let you filter results for specific dungeons, your role, none of your class already in the group. So if you're looking for a group that has no druids in it, you can filter that. If you're looking for groups that specifically want a healer, you can do that. If you're looking for ruby pools and nothing else, guess what? You can do that. Or if the tank and healer are already in a group, easy. Also, I just want to let you know those groups, I wouldn't bother as a DPS because you already know those groups are going to have like 700 applicants, because those would be like the first sought after groups people look for. And minimum Mythic Plus rating of the leader. Like, they're doing like a huge interface overhaul. The role icons of each listings now show class colors, so you can see, like, if you go to apply for a group and the group is all orange, you'll know, hey, this group has nothing but druids. Or if the group has 3 reds and 1 pink, you'll know that this group has a Blood Death Knight, either a Frost or an Unholy Death Knight, and a Holy Paladin. Dude, these interface changes are actually going to be gigantic. I just want you guys to know that. And the tooltip listing now shows leader info in a more readable format. There, you can see their Mythic Plus rating, their highest key for the listed dungeon, and their highest key for all dungeons. So if you're trying to be that scummy person who's wanting 8,000 ratings, but you haven't even done a +3, guess what? This new interface is going to snitch you out. And it's gonna make you look like an idiot. The listing tooltip now also shows info for all members in the group. So basically, the leader is not the only person being ratted out. You're not the only person being ratted out. Everyone's being ratted out. Everyone is. Like, there's just so much going on. And then, just recipes can now be tracked from the crafting order windows. Now, I'm a guy who slacks on profession, so I don't really know what that means. An option is added to the auction house to where it will only show current expansion items. So if you're looking for a specific ore and you can't remember the name of it, filter everything else out. You only care about what's in Dragonflight. So everything from Cataclysm and Wrath, you don't care about that. So that's going to be nice. The location of dragon riding races can now be toggled in the map filter. So where you go to toggle on mailboxes, irrelevant quests, flight paths, that thing will now have dragon riding added to it as well, which I think is honestly kind of nice. So that way, if you're not looking for dragon riding, you don't have to worry about it being on your map. It kind of cleans up the map a little bit. And you can now create or find groups participating in scenarios by clicking the group finder icon on the scenario objective. I don't know what kind of scenarios are coming, but we'll see. And the number of help tip tutorials that appear when logging. Oh. They're reducing the helpful tips. But I actually like those. That one is kind of saddening. The mount tooltip, though, will now show the category the mount belongs in. So, like, if you got a ground mount, aquatic, flying, or dragon riding, your mount journal will now reflect that. As will the trading post mounts as well, as will any level requirements for said mount. So yeah, a whole slew of stuff, but we are still not done. What if I told you we are still not done? We got new models of all these things coming. This looks like a brand new version of the Nat Pagel chair that you got in Mop. Then we got... Well, I think I got too many tabs open right now. This thing looks like a new glider board mount. Looks absolutely sick. Got us a pretty puppy. Looks like it's based around something Night Elf, so maybe that new quest line. Got a... That literally looks like a Jara as a Noggling battle play. Are we getting a new rating with leashes? Oh my god, I hope we're getting a new rating with leashes. Yes, some of these reactions are genuine from me. Bear with me. Oh my god. Okay, I think the Void Elves are also getting some love too, because that just looks sick. Or they're updating the Void Elf heritage. Either way, loving how that looks. Got a little Psycho Murloc with a cute little flag and shield, or an axe, I don't know. Cute little baby ox battle pet. Like, a lot of this stuff is probably going to be locked behind the mop thing they're doing, but yo, those looking kind of good though. Oh, and then we have achievement changes, just like some name changes and stuff. And then we got the remixed achievements for all of the dungeons and everything. Not really too much to go over here. Then we got string changes, but we're not going to go over that. If you want to go over it, you can, but me personally, I will not. Just a whole bunch of doohickeys. But alright, so here is more coverage on what the Remix Mist of Pandaria event. It's a limited time event which allows players to re-experience the entirety of Mist of Pandaria at an accelerated rate from level 10 to 70. All loot has been completely overhauled and has powerful new effects, allowing players to shape their experience, power up, and power on. Features include accelerated leveling and content allowing you to take on nearly every quest, scenario, dungeon, and raid. You can create a new character. You start at level 10 and you go through up to 80. I assume when they say accelerated leveling, it means you're going to just soar through leveling. But Mop is also a fantastic expansion for leveling. It was one of my favorites by far. I'm just going to say that right now. Customizable items, and you convert any unwanted items you want into bronze, which will be what I assume to be a currency for purchasing cosmetics and upgrading your items. And whatever you collect in this mode, you will take with you into retail. And yeah, then we just have like everything we just covered. But here is the level ranges for everything. So from 10 to 70, you just have Jade Forest, along with Greenstone Village, Brewing Storm, Theramore's Fall for scenarios. Temples will be Jade Serpent, Scarlet Hall, Scarlet Monastery, and Scholomance. When you hit 20, you will get the Landfall campaign, Valley of the Four Winds, Karasang Wild, all of these. But at 25 is when you gain access to Mogushun Vaults. 35 is when you get access to Heart of Fear, Terrace, and... No, just Heart of Fear and Terrace. I'm stupid. And then at 50 to 70, you get Throne of Thunder, Siege of Orgrimmar, and the Heroic difficulty to the raids. Which, Heroic difficulty, to all my raiders out there, do I dare say Siegecraft or Blackfuse? If you know, you know. Also, I will be playing a Warlock, because for all my Warlock players, who here remembers Kill Jaden's Cunning? The most broken Warlock ability of all time. Oh my gosh. But I'm actually really hyped for this, and I'm thinking I might maybe stream it. But then we also have a new mount, which resembles the Pandaren Phoenixes from the Mist of Pandaria challenge modes. These Phoenixes have not been seen as a remodel since Mist of Pandaria. So they have kept the Phoenix models exclusive up until now, and I am thankful for that. But what if I told you guys Elegon had a brother? The Astral Cloud Serpent now has a gold color to it. This is my fixation. This is my sleep demon, and I will not stop until I have this. This is everything to me when this expansion comes out. I love this, and I will have this one way or another. And a brand new back piece, which literally has a chicken chilling with you. Paladins, rejoice. Leroy would be proud. But this will be going live when 10.2.7 comes in and ushers in the final chapters of the expansion and sets the stage for the war within. If you guys did enjoy this video, do make sure to subscribe. I will be bringing more coverage as it becomes available. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you guys next time.